Hey guys, what's up? It's Wesley and Jason here from I Need a Pancreas Gaming. And today we are starting our series of Pokemon countdowns that we're going to be doing. Basically, we're just going to be talking about certain things in Pokemon, each of our top fives in that category. And today we're starting off with our 5 favorite Unova Pokemon. So basically, me and Jason will each tell you our top 5 Unova Pokemon in order, why we like them. Unova was a pretty solid gen in my opinion. One of my favorites probably.
Yeah.
Not very many people. I mean, there is a pretty good group of people that would agree, but not as big as for some of the other gens. It's an acquired taste, but I really like it. So basically, I guess I'll just start with my number 5. So my number 5, my 5th favorite Unova Pokemon is Archeops. Archeops is the evolved form of Archon, and he's one of the fossil Pokemon. I've been wanting one of those furry bird guys, I guess, for a really long time as a fossil Pokemon from the beginning. And when they finally made one, he's pretty awesome. And I had an Archeops help me beat Elite Four. So, I like Archeops. He's pretty cool looking. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Alright, so Jason, what's your number 5?
My 5th favorite is definitely, not really definitely, Hydreigon, because I just like a dark dragon type. Just like, we needed one of those because they're really cool. And
yeah.
Both those types are really good. And he's just got a cool design.
We definitely needed a dark dragon type. They should have made one before.
Yeah.
There were a lot of types that we really needed that they finally put in Gen 5. Like, Ghost Fire. That was one of the main ones.
Yeah.
And also, I thought Jellicent was really cool, being Ghost Water.
Yeah.
I like Jellicent.
Ships everywhere.
Alright, so, number 4. My number 4 is kind of a weird one. Not a favorite among most people that I would know, but my number 4 is Rufflet. Not much to say about Rufflet. He's normal flying, which I don't have a problem with much as a type, but it's a very overused typing. And I really just like him because he's so cute. He's just got that big puffy face with the little feathers sticking out the top, and he's so cute. If I ever need some slave to fly me around, then it would be a Rufflet. Alright, so Jason, you're number 4.
Okay. I'm going to switch this two around. My 4th favorite one is Chandelure. Even though he's a Chandelier, I still really just like Ghostfire, Chandelier person. Yeah, I just really like him.
I agree. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Even though he's my first to die, so I don't use him anymore.
Yeah. And the shiny is really cool too, how the fire actually turns orange.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know which one I like more.
Yeah, I might just like the normal more, but I don't know.
I've got one, so.
Alright, so moving on to number 3. My number 3 is Bisharp. Now, I think one of the reasons I was drawn to him originally is just because he looks so much like Gallade. But he has a really actually cool Pokemon, really unique typing with, maybe not too unique, but still pretty unique with Dark and Steel. I thought that was cool, and he pretty much, like, if you look at Bisharp, all you can think is, he's gonna mess you up. He's got those giant claws sticking out, he looks all angry, he is not here to mess around.
Or you're gonna use a fighting move on him.
Yeah,
fighting or fire.
Unless you got some type advantages, you look at that and it's threatening.
Yeesh.
Alright, So you're number 3, Jason.
My number 3 is Volcarona. Just Volcarona is beautiful. Just
Yeah.
Volcarona got like bug fire type that needed to happen also, and his design is just like when I just draw him all over the place. I love him so much.
Yeah.
And he's pretty good. He's got
Oh,
nice
yeah.
stats. And he's a nice flying Pokemon.
Yeah.
I like having him in my party as my fly Pokemon because it's not like that random Pokemon that you don't want to use, but you're like, oh, Saint Flowers.
Heat Wave is a really useful attack.
Fire
Plus,
from a blizzard.
Yeah. As he levels up, he learns a lot. He learns a lot better attacks too.
Yeah.
He's one of the Pokemon that actually learns good attacks all the way up to level 100.
Yeah.
I think he actually learns attack at level 100, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think. Incinerate, maybe? No.
No, not Incinerate.
He does learn an attack at level 100. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm almost positive that he does.
Yeah.
Here, you can look it up real quick, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's Incinerate. My,
It's not
Lampet
Incinerate.
learned it really early.
But, one of the other things I like about him is Flame Body. It's one of the most useful abilities ever, just because I love burning people.
Burning people.
Yeah.
And breeding Pokemon.
Yeah, that's nice, too.
That's my plus.
But, the only problem I have with Volcarona is that it takes so long to evolve that thing.
I know, it was not Hydreigon.
It's like level 59 it evolves, maybe.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, Volcarona and Hydreigon were just outrageous evolving.
They were
That just took way too freaking long.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't even bother with that one they give you in White 1. I just waited until I could trade someone for one.
Yeah, it does.
Fiery Dance is what it learns at level 100. So yeah, I can't wait till I get mine to level 100.
And Hurricane. Ooh.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good move pool, honestly.
I'm teaching it.
Alright, but anyway, we're on to number 2. So my number 2, we've already talked about it, is Hydreigon. I love Hydreigon. He's pretty awesome. He's flying, got the hands for heads thing.
Got the barks.
No, but I like the colors of him. I think his shiny looks really cool.
I like both of them. I like.
The only reason Hydreigon isn't number 1 for me is because one of my most despised Pokemon trainers' Pokemon is Ghetsis' Hydreigon.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I hated that thing.
Oh.
That was the bane of my existence in White 2.
Focus Blast.
What?
Focus Blast.
Focus Blast.
Focus Blast. It was I overtrained, so I trained really way too hard.
Yeah, but I always had problems beating him.
I expected every gym leader to be level 70.
Alright, so on to you, Jason.
Number 2 for me is Zaplarain. I mean, I'm German now. No, it's Electros. When I saw Electros and I figured out that he had Levitate and basically gave him no weaknesses, I just said yes to him.
See, the first time, he just pure electric type?
Yeah.
The first time that I saw Electros, I was like, okay, so this is like a fish.
He's water.
This is water electric, right?
This is water.
No, yeah. He doesn't even go in water.
No.
He just levitates. that still today barely makes any sense to me, but it's a really useful ability with Levitate.
And another reason why he's up really high on my list is because how his sprite moves in Pokemon. He just dances.
Yeah.
Just sits there and dances in front of everyone.
See,
but he's kind of slow, everyone I've used.
See, my favorite out of that line is Tynamo. Just because he's so cute and little, and he just looks nothing like Electric or Electros.
I know.
The only problem I have with that line, really, is that the whole Thunderstone thing.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, it's not like really hard, but it's always kind of hard to get the perfect Electros when you have to deal with evolving electric.
Yeah, like, you have to get up to, like, level 60 before you can,
Right.
like, give it the Thunderstone.
Exactly.
Which when I started the game and I figured out you had to give him the Thunderstone, he was, like,
Yeah,
level 30, and I was
because
like,
originally I didn't know, and I gave him it too early, which is why my Electros sucks.
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I can get an Electros already. No.
No, that's a bad idea.
It's just bad.
Alright, so we're moving on to number 1. My number 1 is... It's a legendary from the games, and it's kind of a main one, but, I mean, I just love it too much. And that's... Please tell me I'm saying this right. Kyurem?
Kyurem.
Kyurem.
It's not
Kyurem.
Kyurem, it's Kyurem.
Okay, now, in Black and White 1, we barely knew anything about this guy.
The only thing that you heard about him really was his old woman talking to you about how he fell from the sky and everybody hides at night so he doesn't kill
Yeah,
them.
he's like some random meteor thing. And for the longest time, I did not know how to find him. Then I finally did find him, and I was so proud of myself for catching him. And he was one of my best Pokemon, honestly, once I leveled him up some more. But then when I heard about Black and White 2, see, I was one of the people for a long time that was expecting Pokemon Gray.
Oh gosh, for everyone was.
Yeah, with Kyurem being the main one. Because that just seems so logical.
Yeah, it's because that's what they did usually with their theme, but then they changed it.
Exactly.
And
Then
made it
Black
beautiful.
and White 2 I saw, and I was just like, I thought the new forms for Kyurem looked really cool, but then I just stopped paying attention for a while, and then the game finally came out, and I loved it, and I think most of us loved it. Everybody should have, yeah. And Kyurem was awesome in it. He was like freezing whole towns, and it was really cool.
I was sad when they fixed the town. I was like, oh, it's
Yeah,
pretty.
me too. And he's still just as good as he used to be,
Yeah.
but now he has the 2 awesome forms. And I'm pretty sure he stars in one of the anime movies.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. So that's really cool.
I want that.
Alright, Jason, on to you.
Okay, my favorite Pokemon, definitely out of all of Unova, is Zoroark. Zoroark is just the best thing that I have from that game. Like, its ability is one of, like, my favorite, because I love illusions. And, like, disguising him as, like, a fighting Pokemon, so everybody uses Psychic on him is nice feeling.
Yeah.
But it slightly disappoints me, because then after I worked really hard to get a shiny, I take him out in my party, and it's just another Pokemon. So I don't get to see him. But he just... all the, like, the things that he can learn and everything about him is beautiful, and his design is really nice.
And he's awesome in that movie that he's in.
I know.
Yeah.
Turn the legendaries.
Zoroark was, like, basically the main reason that I was so interested in Gen 5 when it came out. Because he was literally the first Pokemon that ever showed for the region.
And everybody thought he was a Lucario evolution. Just his silhouette.
Yeah, he just reminded, like, I'm pretty sure he reminds everyone of Lucario, basically. They have so much in common.
Yeah,
They're both, like, humanoid-ish.
Yeah.
Furry guys. They both...
I thought it said you can't release Kyurem.
They both have the same, like...
body.
Yeah.
Bod.
And they both evolve from something.
Yeah.
And they made Railu really easy to get in Black and White too, so I'm hoping at some point that they make Zorua really easy to get.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to have one from the beginning and work it into your party a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to do that sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, alright, so that's me and Jason's top 5 Unova lists. We're going to be doing more videos like this, different subjects, but you get the idea, basically. Leave your comments on your opinions on your lists. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say, or what you guys think about our lists. And I guess we'll see you next time. I want to want with Bidoof.